everybody, and welcome back to Divana Lee Designs Studio. I've just seen your comment then, Savannah. Hello, Mother. My class is very boring. So you're going to hang out with me. That's awesome. Bust out some crochet or something like that and start colouring in. Yeah, we're here this morning to do some crafty sprints. I do have the lawnmower guy coming around 12 o'clock, so I might have to just duck off for a second and move some cars and stuff like that. Hopefully he'll be late and he'll get here after I'm finished, but you know how it goes. I have sent a message to Nerily to move cars around, but she wasn't feeling very well last night. But anyway, we are here for our weekly crafting session. Woo! I love it. We are going to be doing anything we want to work on, basically. I couldn't decide. I've got diamond painting, I've got colouring in sorted in case I want to do that, and I also have cross stitch, but I'm feeling the cross stitch right now, so I think I'm going to get into the cross stitch. I don't have a lot more to go with this one, and it's very apt. It's for October. So I am working this area here now. I'm about to fill in this area. I'm just going to put the 0 in there because that's like the year you were born, you put in there. And so I've got all of the witch and the cats done and all this end done. I have this done. I have the outline of it. I've just got the 0 and then I'll be colouring in. So I'm probably going to work on that first off and then I'll start working up here. So yeah, but it is coming along. Excuse all the threads hanging off it, but that's where we're at. Let me just put something behind it so you can see it a bit better. So that's where we're at. Okay. So I'm slowly working on this one. I've only been doing it for 3 years. Can't rush these things or anything. But anyway, and I've got Halloween going on, but I've got a Christmas needle minder which says Die Hard is my Christmas movie. Yippee-ki-yay! I also done a cross stitch. God, neighbour's card. Put a exhaust on it, dude. It doesn't even sound good. So yeah, anyway, just my little, I hate it when they're noisy and it doesn't sound good as it should be. Anyway, so I couldn't decide. So I've got diamond painting on one side, colouring to this side, cross stitch here. So I'm going to start with cross stitch. If I get, a bit bored with that, then I will look at doing something else that I've got surrounded by me. The book that I'm reading today is, I'm thinking I'm going to do a Sherlock Holmes book today because we are in the middle of October and I don't know what is going on with my Audible today. It's not letting me log in. Is anybody else having problems with it? I'm probably going to have to update my phone or something. Let me just see if it needs an update because I tried to log onto it this morning and I couldn't get onto it. Apps. How do you know if you want to I'll just search it, right? I don't even know where to update stuff because it just normally does it. Audible. Savannah, can you try and log into my Audible? And see if it's working for you. Doesn't even want to open through the Play Store. Interesting. Wonder what's happened there. I'll have to I will have to go in onto the website and see what's going on. I have no idea what's happening there. Probably too many people logging into my account. Probably Dad, you, Savannah. It's all happening. All right. So yeah, I think I'm going to work on cross stitch. I think that's the decision has been made. I'll put that there. I will move my frame and everything once I'm ready to go. Yeah, all good for me. All right. It must be my phone. It must need updating or something. So let me just turn that off. Sorry, I'm just having a conversation with Savannah. Come on. You turn it off. Thank you. Start. Okay, yeah, that'll do its thing. Don't know what happened there, but yeah, anyway. All right, let's have a look and see who is joining us today. We have Christina here. Hello, watching The Good Witch with the sun while decorating and crafting some more decorations. Nice. Hydrate or mummify, and Boo spooking the like button. Hello to Savannah. Amber Lee's also joined us as well. Savannah saying hello to Christina. Jess is also here. Lots of editing and reading today. I have been on a roll today. I have got up at 5:30, got a yay from Coda because I got up at 5:30 because I said I've been wanting to do this for ages. Got up at 5:30. Well, I was awake. I was still laying horizontal, but I was out of bed by 6. I went for my walk. I was back and I've edited my wrap-up video, which was supposed to go up yesterday, but I just came home and laid down. And that was that. But it will be in Patreon and it was supposed to go into Patreon yesterday. But yeah, I did that this morning. So I've edited that. I've exported it, but I haven't uploaded it because I ran out of time. And I also did the monthly stories reading what I read and TBR words. I got them done this morning as well, the graphics for that for Patreon as well. So I've had a pretty productive morning. Now I'm ready to sit down and finish my coffee, which is now cold because it's 16 degrees here today. I do not know what's going on with the weather. Yesterday was cold as well. And I'm like, what? So yeah. Excuse me. And so I'm sitting here a bit chilly and but anyway, it is what it is. Lots of editing and reading today, finishing editing one video, one more to go. Also reading The Butcher, Anatomy of a Mafia Psychopath for both Fablin and Scarathon. Nice. Are you doing 3 readathons? Because aren't you doing Harvest, TBR Harvest as well? Nice. Hello to Amber Lee and Jessica and Christina and hi to Jess and everybody saying hello. Oh, I like it. I do too. Barbara Anna Designs. I love her stuff. She has some really cute. I think there's a page on here that has some of her designs. She has really cute designs. They're not all witchy related, but she does have a decent amount of Halloween stuff and other stuff as well. But how cute are some of her designs? Like this one's so cute. This one says, ready for Halloween. We've got Trick or Treat, and then there's a little Biscornu that has little witches' hats and that. And they're very whimsical and also primitive as well. So, but yeah, she has some really cute designs. And I've done my own nails as well. Put my own Builder Gel nails. I've been practicing. I've got myself a drill and all that sort of stuff, and I've been practicing. Some are a bit dodgier than others, but I was quite surprised that my dominant hand looks so good. Normally I can't do my dominant hand. My left always looks fabulous, but my right hand, not so much. But they've come up all right. So, yeah, there's some of the little Biscornus that she's got and scissor keeps, and like she has some coffee ones as well. Yeah, so she's very whimsical and whatnot, but I love her stuff. Absolutely love her stuff. And I've also got another one of hers, which I think it's called 3 Witches. So that'll probably be the next one that I pull out because it's Halloween. And I normally do an event here on Divinely Designs called Spooktober. I've done that for the last 4 years. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, 4 or 5 years I've done. Because I did 2019, 20, 21, 22. And I partially done 23, but that was more you could work on whatever you want. But normally I do like cross stitching and stuff like that. So yeah, but I decided this year that I would just give it a rest, and because I'm sort of taking a break from the craft channel, as most of you probably know, just having a bit of a break and regrouping. But I am starting, like I am preparing for next year and the end of the year and stuff like that. So I'm hoping to, fingers crossed, be back at filming next year. I just haven't felt it this year, and I'd rather not only put half an effort in. Do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah. Chris is here. Hello. Jojo's also joined us as well. Hello, hello. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. It is cute. I love it. I can't wait. I'm actually turning it into a cushion. So, that's what I was going to grab you to show you today, my big long dough bowl. I will grab that in just a second. Also, Christina, I choose Mummify. Everybody's saying hello. We're all friendly here. Susan, hello. How are you? Thank you for joining. Making vegan cheesecake. The villain. Apparently, your cheesecake has a villain. The filling is fine, but I'm having issues with the base and crust. What are you going to use? Like having it to go together, or what's the go? Everybody's saying hello. I have a lab now, so I thought I would just say hello. We'll have fun in your lab. It's science day today. Yeah, cool. Have fun. Love you. I will see you on Saturday. Savannah turns 20 on the weekend. I cannot believe that my baby girl is 20 years old. Both of them. Like, I said it to Brendan yesterday, and he's like, yeah, and I feel like she's 22. As he bent down to pick something up. I'm like, oh, dude. I can't decide either. I've got my sweater here, my wheel across the room, a stack of smaller projects, and I need some finishing bits. I know, I was just having a very indecisive morning this morning on what craft I wanted to do. I was even thinking about pulling out a quilt as well. And I'm like, you know what? Just stick with the 3 that you've got around you. Christina's saying, have fun in your lab, Savannah. Okay, we'll do. Hey, Jean, how you going? Trying to decide if my blanket should be 6 squares or 7. 6 wide or 7. It depends how many more you've got to do, hun. Like, 6 is a nice number. It's back. I just had to turn it on. Cool. All right. So I am going to be reading, as I was saying, before that rudely interrupted me. We'll get back to Jean's in a moment. I'm just going to look at your picture again, Jean, that you sent me. And I will... What have you got there? 6 across. Do you know what? Do you want it to be square or rectangle? That's my first question. My second question is there a pattern that you can create, because you've got a lot of clumping of blue together and white together? So you've got 4 different colorways there. So you've got white, yellow, light blue, dark blue. So can you create a repetitive pattern? So say white, light blue, yellow, dark blue, and then start the pattern again with 6 across. Okay. And then, so then you would then go, so you'd have white, light blue, yellow, dark blue, white, light blue, and then just repeat that and keep repeating those for pattern all the way down. You may end up getting a extra pattern in there to make it like aesthetically pleasing. But I would probably go with, depending whether you wanted a square or a rectangle. So if you wanted a square, then you're good, because you've got 6 by 6. But if you want it as a rectangle, I would add an extra row in, and I would keep repeating that pattern and see what sort of pattern you get out of it. So, you know, the secondary pattern, even though you've got those. And so I would try and do that, because then what will happen is, because you've got some plain yellow ones, plain white, plain light blue, but then your dark blues have got, I think you've got a plain, from what I can see, you've got a plain dark blue there, but then your others have got stars in them, and some of your yellows have got stars. So those stars could end up going all over the place as well. Diamond stars, whatever you want to call them. I call them stars. So yeah, that is probably what I would do. See that? Any of that makes sense, Jane? Let me know. Yeah. But I would be inclined, the patchworker in me wants to see that secondary pattern. Like, you've got all those colors, and then I would want to see some sort of pattern there. So, because you do have a lot of white together, blues together, and it's not, like, in my mind, it's not right. I mean, that could be right for you, but for me, it's I need that second pattern there. Sorry. So you may have to make a few more. But from what I can see, the only color that you would have to do more of would be the light blue, because it looks like you've got enough, maybe a couple of yellows, but it looks like you've got enough blues because you've got 1, 2, 3. You might need to do a few more, or you could just not disregard everything that I've said and just do your own thing. That wasn't helpful at all. So I'm sorry. But the book that I'm going to listen to while I'm cross-stitching today, if I've got it in my library, is I'm thinking that I'm going to start a Sherlock Holmes one. Now, I thought I had the Sign of 4 on here. Where did I have it? Is it on Libby? No, must be on. I know where it is. It's on here. On my I'm pretty sure I have it. Yes, there it is. It's on Everend, not on Audible, so I didn't have to worry about that. But the Sign of 4 is a Sir Arthur Conan Doyle Sherlock Holmes story. So I'm doing that, and that's to fulfill the prompt because Alice from the Giant Bookshelf passed away earlier in the year, and her favorite author to pay homage to her favorite author is Conan Doyle, and Sherlock Holmes is she likes Sherlock Holmes, so yay. It's all good for me. Just made a whole heap of lunchbox goodies, and I'm reading and listening to Chaos at the Lazy Bones Bookshop. Nice title. I think I'm going to go out on the patio, sit and eat dinner, and just as a treat before we get snow. Yeah. Hello. To Jess, thanks for joining. TBR, man. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, iPod, that's too many for me. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thanks, Jean. I just found out that I have to work with salmon today. Enjoy smelling all stinky fishy. Okay, I'm gone. Bye, hun. Have a good day. Happy birthday to Savannah. You only had 2 labs in a uni, both used beef meat from the supermarket. Yeah, fish, ew. See you on Saturday. Stop embarrassing me on the internet. Never. It's your birthday and you're 20. And we're going out for you. Don't forget to book the restaurant, okay? Because I really want to go to that Turkish restaurant. I don't want to stand there for 4 hours because that place was jumping when we went past last time. And it's probably jumping every week because that food looked good. But Savannah and I walked past this Turkish restaurant. We were going to an Italian one. And we're walking past this Turkish restaurant, and both of us are like checking out the food as we're walking past. I'm like, we're eating there next time. So yeah. I think I will do 6 and measure it and see if it needs to be wider. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to tell from the picture because of the simple fact is like the squares only look small. So is it a big person's blanket or whatnot? So yeah. I want to see it, Jean, please. You can post it in the Crafty Corner on Discord, Jean. That people will be able to see it. It is on Instagram as well. Okay, I'll go and have a look. Isn't it a mother's job to embarrass? Yes, it is. Like, yeah. I thought you were going, probably, but I still have to protest. You love it. I'm actually gone now. Lies. We have a good time though. Like we're going to go and get the lamp and everything for the library that we need, and I'm going to see what I need to get to like at IKEA and all the rest of it. And then we're going to go and have dinner, and we'll probably do some book shopping and all the things. And isn't there a book fest coming up? So if Savannah, if you're still there, is there a book fest this weekend? Because I'm pretty sure it's a long weekend. There might be a book fest this weekend. Go check. Don't worry about uni. Go check. You don't need to be there. Good morning. How are you? Sewing this morning here with Deb and my sister-in-law, starting some Halloween stitching from Prairie Schooler. Prairie School is another one I love doing as well. There's so many. I probably have them all as well. So, yeah, the light blue. Okay, cool. I ran out of light blue. Oh, bugger. Best be getting off to the craft shop. Sorry. Happy birthday to Savannah. Happy birthday to Savannah. Jess is doing Fablin and TBR harvest corn maze. I don't think I can juggle any others right now. I needed to have a break, so I decided I wasn't doing any more competitive readathons. And so as much as I like the idea of Fablin, right to like when it came out, I just went, you know what, I just can't. So then I sort of looked at my goals list and had a look what I needed to do to achieve those goals and stuff like that. And then, as if it was a sign from above, from the book gods themselves, I'm thinking, what am I going to do? I've got my classics. I've got to work them in. I'd like to do TBR Harvest. I'd like to do this. I'd like to do that. And then, as if it was like from the book gods themselves, a sign landed in my newsfeed, and that was a Victober announcement from Katie and Books and Things. And I'm like, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. Every year I always only read one book from the Victorian era. This year I thought, you know what? I've not participated before, so I'm going to do that. So that's what I did. And that's where I ended up. So that's how I have that. I'm only doing Scareathon this month. It's the first readathon, and it feels like plenty for me. That's fair enough. It is a donation blanket. Okay, fair enough. All right, donation blanket. That's fine. You're not going to go out and get more wool because it is a donation, and I mean you can if you want to, but yeah, you might have to just work around it. But I would try and space those dark blues and light blues out a little bit more, and the yellows as well. I would try and do that. Just feels a bless. And don't forget, don't feel too pressured to get a scare blackout. Yeah. I mean, I could have very well worked in some more books and all the rest of it, but you know what? I'm really digging the fact that right now I've got 2 books on the go. I'm reading The Doctor's Wife by Mary Elizabeth Braddon, and I'm reading Lady Audley's Secret by the same author. 2 very different books, in my opinion, right now. The Doctor's Wife one is being done, broken down a couple of chapters each day. So I've read my chapters for today. And Lady Audley's Secret, I started on Monday, and I've just been slowly working my way through it. I think I'm about 3/4 of the way through, and I'm really enjoying that. And I'm reading a fairy tale a day from the Grey Fairy book by Andrew Lang, which is really nice too, because I do a little bit of I read it and then I go and do a bit of research. So I haven't read mine this morning. So basically I we'll read that a bit later tonight. I'll sit down, or this afternoon I'll sit down with a cup of tea, because I only take a cup of tea to read them. And then I usually go and have a look at because it doesn't actually have who the original writer was of the fairy tale. So the first one that I read was Donkey Skin out of it. I haven't done the research for the one yesterday, which was a goblin one. But the Donkey Skin one was first published by a French gentleman in 16 89, I want to say, something around that, 85, something like that. But Andrew Lang was a poet and he was a curator of all things, and he basically put these collections together, and he has the blue book, the grey book, the green, the red, the yellow, and I think there's a pink. I think there is a purple as well, if I remember correctly. Oh, can't spell Andrew for the life of me. Let me just bring it up. Excuse me. Now, the Folio Society is there taunting me. Beautiful Books, Folio Society, Rainbow Fairy Books. Oh, they have them all. There's a lot there. So the folio has the red, the green, the brown, the crimson, I can't make out that one, but it's like a fuchsia. The grey, which I'm reading now, pink, yellow, orange, purple, and I don't know what that one is, but I can't even make out the colour of that. It's like a sagey green. Oh, olive. So, yeah. When was this published? That's so pretty. 6 years ago. Oh, Savannah, if you're still there, they've got, like, they might have them all. I didn't see them. I'll have to go and have a look. Maybe they just bring them out every now and again. But I've got the blue one from the Folio Society. And I would love to have them all because they're absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, let's not look at that, because otherwise I'll be saying, you know, when we're not crafting, we're going shopping. But I'll show you what it looks like. Let me just bring it up for you. So that I've got the blue one, which is right at the end to the left, and there are all the colors there. So I just got the gray one from, like, it's a cheap hardcover one, but I would love to have all the Folio Society. That would look beautiful on my bookshelf. All right, family, if you're watching, you know what you got to do. So, yeah. Dear me, my poor family. All right. Anyway, we won't go shopping. I am going to leave that video up there, though, to go and watch it. I was going to take a break from readathons and decided to do TBR Harvest and make it simple. Cue me on the 30th of September at 10 p.m. creating a character. For people, I couldn't help myself. Oh, that's fair enough. You got a lot coming up in November, so it's understandable that you are taking a break. Yeah. And plus, I'm also doing like an extra vlog this month. And yeah, so for those that don't know, I've got a big readathon coming up. Not a readathon as such, a reading challenge it is in November. So yeah. I think the order I currently have is better than it was. Okay, fair enough. I think I might take it to work tomorrow and have somebody else try to order it. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Sorry, I didn't mean to put a spanner in your works, but yeah, that's sort of like, that's just, I automatically want to do that with the secondary pattern and all the rest of it. So yeah. I'm definitely trying to work the things that I plan to read this month into prompts. Nothing trying to create extra stress over here. I will absolutely not get a blackout. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I am going to go and look at the bingo board, because I've got a feeling that some of the books that I've got may actually fit on Jess's bingo board. But I'm not actively doing it. I'm passively doing it. I also have to be on a Zoom call at 8 because I signed up for a meditation course. Oh, did you? Really? That sounds cool. Oh, no. I know. They're so nice. They're not cheap, though. But anyway, that is beautiful. All right. We have got to the end of the comments. We have been talking for a little bit now. 30 minutes. Well, okay. That's different. We don't normally do that. All right, what's gonna happen now is we're gonna mute the mics for those that are new here. I think that everybody that's here has been here before, but just in case you're watching in the background and you're wondering what we're gonna do, we're gonna mute the mics now. And what's going to happen is we're gonna turn the camera down a little bit. You'll get to sort of see what I'm working on while I'm cross stitching. I'll probably turn off to the side so you can see a little bit better. And we're going to craft for 45 minutes solid. There will be no talking in this phase, but then after 45 minutes, when the timer stops, we will come back and we will chit chat for a little while. You can tell me what you worked on and all the things, because there's a few of us that are a little bit indecisive today. So there is that. Yeah, I'm also going to listen, as I said, listen to a book. I'm going to listen to a Sherlock Holmes, a novella, and hopefully get that ticked off as well. So, all right, let us mute our mics, and I'll put the banner up so you know what's happening, and then I'll start the timer, and I'll see you all in 45 minutes. Okay, so I have the lawnmower guy here, so it might be a little bit noisy. So we're going to keep our chatty bits brief because he is actually chainsawing some stuff out the front for me. I have a tree out there that keeps taking out the postman. So I'm sorry if it's really loud, but there's not much I can do about that because today was the only day that he could do it because I'm away on the weekend. So yeah, and I've got to pay him. So there's that. I got a little bit of stitching done. As you've seen, I had to toddle off and move cars and stuff around so he could get in. He wasn't supposed to be here till 12, so, but anyway, he's come a bit early because it's supposed to be raining this afternoon. I did not know that, but I got a little bit more in, so I had the 1970 in, and I started on the orange, so hopefully I'll get a little bit more of that when I go to the next sprint. Let me just get rid of that. So yeah, so there you go. There we go. Looks good. And I realized that I've made a huge mistake. That line that you see underneath the cats is not supposed to be there. So I've actually done half stitches. So I have to work off the I'm going to fill that in. I'll just do some back stitching along there and that'll get rid of that. You won't see. I mean, not that anybody noticed. You probably wouldn't have even known had I not told you. So yeah. All right, so we're just going to do like pretty short chatty bits today, so that way we can not have to listen to the chainsaw. And of course, I can't even hear my book. I can't have it up too loud because I have ringing in my ear, and if I have it up too loud, I'll have ringing worse all day. So I've just decided not to listen to. So yeah, Atia joined us. Hello, thank you. I'm doing them myself, so I'm pretty happy with them. Like I'm doing the build gel instead of the acrylic, which is just like liquid acrylic, but I'm trying to get the shape of the nails. I'm getting there. It's going to take practice. I'm setting myself up. I'm going to set myself up a little nail station because I'm done. Like it just went up again. Like $75 for an infill is ridiculous. That one maybe 1 or 2 repairs, ridiculous. So yeah. Where are we? Here we are. Starting It Came From the Trees by Ali Russell. Nice. Jens Peter is from Germany. Hello, how are you? Thank you for joining. I love paper crafting. If someone likes to see my craftings, I make videos. Nice. Hello to Atia. Hey to Jens. Got another video edited. Go Jets. It's so noisy. I've got the birds out there. I've got the chainsaw trying to live stream. It's not happening. It wouldn't have been so bad had he not come nearly 3 hours earlier. But anyway, as I said, apparently it's going to rain. So, which it feels like it's quite overcast outside. It was beautiful and sunny this morning with a bit of a breeze, but now it's like chilly. It's like overcast. It's like 19 degrees. And it's really windy here as well. So, what was that? Sorry, I just brought the news up and something caught my eye, but it's nothing. I got a couple of rows done on the sweater and about halfway of a half of a chapter of the Prisoner's Handbook. Nice. We had supper, watched some more of the movie, and got all the laundry folded and put away. Now digesting. Now digesting and then to decorate. Fair enough. I thought I read that wrong then. Hopefully it's not too loud for you or whatever is like it is loud here on that. So I'm assuming it's loud for you guys. So I'm pretty happy with this, how it's coming along. You know what? I need to, because the mics are muted, I should be able to put up a second camera. So I'm going to see if I can't do that, and then at least then have an overhead so you can see what I'm doing, because you can't really see what I'm doing when I'm cross stitching. So yeah, I do think I can hear it. Okay, is it loud? Like, I hope it's not too loud. Oh, that's what I was going to get. I'll just grab the dough bomb. So this is the dough ball that I've got that all these little cross stitches are going to go into. So it's not overly deep, but it's pretty big. It's about, if memory serves me correctly, it's about 20 inches. So half a meter. But it'll sit nicely on a just pulled out an old sewing machine needle out of the bottom of it. So it'll sit nicely on my buffet, and then I can have all of the cushions and all the biscornus and all that sort of stuff in there, and just set it up nicely, and then have a vase on either end with some flowers and stuff. And yeah, and then maybe some of my bigger pieces will be up on the wall. So this will be sitting against the wall, and then the wall behind it will have my cross stitch stuff. So it'll be like a cross stitch section. But I can't remember where I got this from, but my friend Gail got one as well, and I think they were selling, like they were getting rid of them and all that sort of stuff. So I got this one behind me, which is a small round one, and then I got this long one, and I'm like, you know what, this is perfect. And I think I'm just going to leave it in the, like, I was going to stain it, but I think I'm going to leave it this color because it's actually a couple of years old and it's just been sitting out in the environment, and you can see it's starting to like it's starting to like discolor and whatnot. So I'm thinking that I'm going to okay, so it's 69 centimeters. It's actually bigger than 20 inches. It's about 25 inches, I think, 30 inches maybe, by 31 centimeters. And it's called the Ambrosia Bowl. And it was $99, and I got it, I think I got it for like 55 or 60 or something. I just thought it was absolutely wonderful. And you can see, like, it's discolored, and that's not from anybody touching or anything. It's just the environment changes the feel of it because it's raw wood. Like, will change the color a little bit. So I'm pretty happy with it. And I think it's going to fit a lot of my little dough, my little pillows and all that sort of stuff in it. So yeah. All right. I did bring out the camera boom, so I might try and set that up in the next one and see if that works for us or not. But yeah, I can't wait to get all my little cushions all done, because I've got a heap of finished stuff that is small that can get made into cushions, but I haven't made them into cushions yet because I haven't got this set up. So now that I'm starting to move stuff out of the lounge room and all that sort of thing, I will definitely be able to set that up sooner rather than later. So I'll have a heap of finishes. And I thought, because the buffet is quite a decent size, so that'll fit on it nicely, but I'll still have some room around it, either to put, as I said, put some vase with flowers on it, or I can actually put some flat fold little pieces that I have and all that sort of stuff. Because right now, all my cross stitch that I finished, which is not a lot, like I've been doing it for a while and I haven't finished a lot. I've still got a lot of works in progress. They're all sitting in a box doing nothing. So yeah. I don't think I hear it. That's cool. That's awesome. He's actually stopped. He's filling up at the moment. I can hear, but it's workable as long as you're not in the middle of no. I just my we had a lot of rain during the winter, and the trees out the front have just boomed, and I can't even walk out there without it like whacking. Like there's bushes right behind me here that are creeping out. Like it's really narrow, so Tony's not much taller than me, so he's just going to trim it. So it's an awning of tree, so it gives us enough shade in summer, but it's good enough for people to walk under without collecting themselves. And the posting only got taken out the other day because the tree at the has gone out the front and is dripping down from the weight, so he's just trimming it all off. So yeah, and he'll take it all away for me. And it means that Brendan doesn't have to stress about it, because I mean we've got the tools here to do it. Well, I actually don't have them here. Brendan's got them over at the workshop, but the chainsaw that he has is too big for me to hold. I can't hold it above my head. I need a smaller one. So it was just easier to pay Tony to do it. He said he was willing to do it. So, yeah. I need to get some trees cut, but it's so expensive. It's about $2,500 for a tree. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. Brendan, we got a guy in years ago, and it cost us, we got 4 trees removed and a pecan nut tree. And it cost, I'm pretty sure it cost around $2,000 back then. But these were massive trees, and they had to work around houses and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, but this is just easy. This is just like basically just trim it back, because he doesn't have to shape it or anything. Just trim it back to the fence so the postie doesn't get cleaned up, and in here just to trim it so I can see it. But he's about to start mowing the lawn right out the front. So we're going to go to another sprint. Yep. We're going to go to another sprint. Is he going up the back? Hang on. Oh, he's going up the back. Good man. So yeah, but we're going to go to another sprint anyway, because we've been chatting for nearly 15 minutes, and we're going to get some more crafting done. I'm going to keep stitching. I was going to change up my crafts, but decided to just stick with the cross stitch and maybe just get this 1970 bit finished and whatnot. All right, so let me bring up the banner. I put in last sprint before, which I do apologize. It was not the last sprint. I forgot to take that out, and let me just get rid of that. I realized when I came back, I'm like, oh well, not the last sprint at all. And yeah, so let me save that. We are going to show the mics, and we are going to go to our timer and get that back to 45 minutes. All right, and I will see you in 45 minutes. Happy crafting, everybody. Okay, so can I want to I'm just going to have to stop you here. So I'm still trying to work out how to use two cameras. Apparently, you can use two cameras. So I don't know. Of course, he's going to start as soon as my husband's just turned up to move uh, a car, and he's decided that he's going to actually. Oh dear me. All right. So hopefully you can hear me okay. You can't see me because yeah. Anyway. Um. So yeah. All right. I don't know how to. Let me just see. Edit mic settings. No, I can't do that. All right. So anyway, um, I don't know how else to sort this out. So I have the two cameras and the mic and all that sort of stuff. So let me just put that up there. There you go. You can see me now. So yeah, anyway, the mic is coming through the overhead camera. So at least you can see what I'm doing now, which is really good. Let me know if it's echoey or anything like that. Um, I can I don't know. I'll remove something anyway. So as you can see, it gets sort of like a pattern through it because I'm using a variegated thread. And yeah, so it gets this like, let me just get a little bit close. No, that'll do it. Oh, there we go. Oop, pull that out. I swear I know what I'm doing. Evidently, I don't. It's been a hot minute since I've used a second camera, so it's just trying to work out um, where I need to sit it and all that sort of stuff so I can still stitch. So, yeah, so I've got this on a boom and it's tilting a little bit. So hopefully that'll stay there. Let me just tighten that up a bit. That should hold it there. All right. Anyway, you can sort of see what I'm doing and all that sort of stuff. And let me just bring that over there. That's a bit better. Right? That's a bit better. Cool. So yeah, so you can see like it gets like a variegation in it. Like it gets yeah, it's hard to pick it up on camera and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I don't know why, but my glasses just I don't know, they're just still trying to get used to them. And all the rest of it. All right, let's have a now that we've got the two cameras up and all that sort of stuff, let me just remove that banner and let me know if you can hear me okay and all the rest of it. So it basically you can see you should be able to see me and you should be able to hear me. And there may be a little bit of out of sync because I'm talking through the I think the microphone from the camera is what's working. And yes, so let me just have a look and see what the settings are for the audio. All right, let me just bring that down and hopefully you can still hear me. It says that there is actually sound going through my mic, so hopefully that won't be as noisy now with the lawnmower guy out there and all that sort of stuff. All right. So, what do you think? Are we doing all right with the overhead camera and all that sort of stuff? I might have to adjust it again, but it seems to be all right. That I am. I do apologise for all of the noise that is happening here today, but we can't help it. Savannah is back from the lab. Was easy, and as a bonus, was only fish DNA, not the actual fish. Well, that's a good thing then. That's a good thing. I'm glad that that wasn't. Yeah, you weren't walking around smelling like fish all day. God, it is all happening at the front. The guy across the road is also doing his hedge and mowing. I've got a guy here mowing. Brennan's picking up a car. The people across the road are both starting their cars. And it's just like, I don't think my neighborhood is ever this busy. And it's like Grand Central Station out there. Like, it's wild. Oh, that's so funny. I have also bald again. What am I paying for? Like, I'm just supposed to keep you busy. Sorry about that. Hopefully you can hear me okay now. I put the kitty litter, started the graphic novel adaptation. Oh, how did I know that was going to happen? Let me just bring because I'm on the. That's why. All right. Let me just try this again. Sorry about that. You can see all the mess. There's my studio that you never get to see. There's a quilt in the long arm machine and there's stuff everywhere. It's like it's all happening. All right, let me just bring this forward. And hopefully that will hold down. All right. See, behind the scenes stuff you never get to see. I think it was because it was clamped onto the mouse pad things. So let me just move this across. And next time I'll get it set up beforehand. I didn't even think to get the second camera out. All right. Let me just tighten that little fucker up and this back down. All right. How's that? All right, let me just sorry. Let me see. Oh. How's that? A bit better? Happy with that? That's a bit better, I think. Let me just trying to get it in the right spot. Oh, that's not so close, isn't it? You'll be able to see that nicely. Let me just tighten everything up now because I just dropped everything. Right, there we go. Look at that. That's a bit better, isn't it? There we go. All right. Now, that puppy has not moved again. It's jumped on there. So, hi, Jamie. How's it going? Started making a pretzel stars. Nice. Made it 51 up to 8. Not as far as I thought I was, but never mind. Both videos are fully edited and now need to do the thumbnails. Awesome. All right. Also from Twigs from the Yard. Awesome. I like doing that sort of stuff as well. I like the arm. Does it make it easier to work the cross stitch? Oh, the frame, stand rather. Yeah, it does because I do two-handed cross stitch that way. So I have this hand, which is my left hand, on top of my work, and I have my dominant hand underneath. So it makes it a lot easier to do. Please let me know if there's any sort of echo or anything like that. I'm pretty sure that I changed the settings, so it should be coming through the mic in front of me right now. But you know, technology and I don't necessarily get along too well. but it seems to be like it seems to be picking up my voice and everything pretty good. The garbage truck's out the front. It is so not a day for filming today. I was going to be getting ready to head to the gym, but my sister just texted that she wants to put it off till tomorrow. So I guess I'm pregnant tonight. Nice. Oh, someone's bringing my opinion for me. That's nice. Good. Thanks. Hey, how are you going? Lovely to see cross stitching again. Well, hey, it is what it is. This is so close to a finish, like so close to a finish. I've just got the key and everything down the end. You can't see the whole thing, but yeah, it is close. Thanks for joining today, Jenny. Hi to Jenny and Jamie. Good needlework. Thank you very much. I'm pretty. Even if I just, I'm pretty good at what I do. I can hear you. Can see you. Awesome. Yeah, this is the craft. Like over this side, I just on the crafting side, I have, I have overhead cameras and all that sort of stuff. And believe it or not, this is the camera that you can see my needlework on. This is the camera that gave me trouble the other day, and now it's working. Who go figure, right? I believe it was just that USB hub that was giving me grief. But yeah. Hello, Chrissy. I can see and hear not really out of sync. Oh, that's good. I wasn't too sure what was going to happen there, but yeah. And these glasses, I don't know what is. I quilted yesterday, and I'm using grey thread, and the fabric that I'm stitching the grey thread on one of the fabrics, it's like it's invisible. And ever since my long distance has been a bit blurry, and I'm like, oh God, don't tell me I wrecked my bloody eyes yesterday, and I've still got like half the quilt to do. So yeah, it's working. I like being able to see your projects. Awesome. See, I'll probably do this a bit over here because there'll be stuff that I need overhead for, but I will get a better setup. I'll probably have the boom in front of me next to the computer over the desk. I do want to get away from this desk, but I don't know. It seems to work for live streams. If I can get a smaller one, maybe I can slide it underneath the bench and then it's out of the way. I've still got a lot of work in organising out here. When you have a customer, what's the nicer thing someone says about your work? A lot, for the most part, people are pretty nice about your work and all that sort of stuff. So I don't necessarily on YouTube I get a lot of flack, but in real life people, they're a little bit more guarded about what they say. Whether they like it or not, they're always complimentary of the work and all that sort of stuff because people do the best that they can. Not everybody's an expert and all the rest of it. But I'm just looking at my piece right now where that cat is sitting on that key, the two cats, and that white line is supposed to be there. Nothing like a close-up shot to point out your mistakes for you. I do it for fun. I'm not like I design and stuff like that as well. But I'm not an expert by any means, and I will never claim to be an expert. But I do enjoy doing cross stitch. Although, as Jenny said, it's nice to see me cross stitching again because my stitching mojo sort of. To be honest, my whole craft mojo has up and left the building. And it's slowly coming back. I'm like I think now that I've got the library done and I'm just about ready to start doing the lounge room, which is not a lot of work to do, it's just painting in there and then resetting the furniture. And I've got the diamond painting room. I think once I've got designated areas that I can go out of my workspace to do stuff, I think I'll be a lot happier doing it. And also, like in winter, I used to sit and have my big frame. I didn't do that this year and cross stitch and watch TV and listen to books. I didn't do that this year because I had stuff everywhere. So that makes it behind the scenes. The behind the scenes where I'm freaking crap everywhere. That's why, and this is funny compared to what it was the other day when I filmed the TPR in the library because couldn't even sit down here, it was that bad. And then I had to be ready to go the next day, so yeah. Wow, the view, right? Next sprint, I will go for my walk. Awesome. It looks good and nice of you. My meditation class is over, but now I have homework. Oh, that sounds a little bit weird. That sounds a little weird. Um, okay, so it sounds like I've got two tabs open. Yeah, that's because I've got that second camera um open. So yeah, that's probably what's doing it. Go to close your tabs. We have an echo from time to time. Yeah. Do you think I can find a seat at the library? Seriously, how many people are here usually? It's schools. We still have an echo. Yeah, there's so much I can do about the echo. I have to leave. Um, I don't know. Let me just have a look at my settings. Webcam, audio. The audio's coming through there. Reduce echo cancellation on that mic. And this one, I can't adjust the mic. So I don't know. And the timer is muted. See that's the thing. Like I don't know how to get rid of the um echoes. So unless of course I remove, let me just, okay. All right. I know what it is. Okay. So, go over here. All right. Mm, all right. Let me just, all right. So if I, okay. Basically what's going to happen is I'm going to shut that one down. And just that, oh, you have now. That's not what we want. Okay, so I'm going to um, go to settings. Right. Okay. So, can you hear me? And is it still muted? Like, can you like, is it echoing? So yeah, let me know if it's still echoing because I believe that the settings in this one, okay, I should be not echoing at all. Um, all right. Yeah. Now, uh, I love the Cole's work on the quilts. I sent her meaningless top, and Nicole last week comes back and nothing left to do because she even does the binding. She's a quilting fairy. Thank you. Jenny is a really good friend of mine, and I've been doing Jenny's quilts for a couple of years now as well. We're all trouble together. It's hard to hear me. I started when you moved the cameras. Quilting fairy, I love it. Let me just scroll down. Um, okay. It's only one more sprint, or maybe don't mess with it up anymore. Yeah. All right. So, can you hear me okay? And is it echoing now? Okay. It sounds better. All right. So, basically, what I did is I have another tab open, but I've minimized that tab where the second camera is. So, um, so hopefully that will sort it out on that. So, yeah. There is a sound that's inconsistent most of the time. The sound is fine. Okay, cool. What's up? Awesome, awesome. Yeah, because what happens is sometimes this I'm pretty sure I checked the mic for this one. Um, because what happens is the audio will pick up the mic on the camera and also the mic in front of me because it doesn't save it. It drives me mental. So yeah. So there might be just a little bit of an echo every now and again. So yeah, I am still learning how to do these two cameras. I gave up a while ago because I could never figure it out. So yeah, and there's a lot of noise here today, so that's probably not helping and whatnot. But anyway, we have basically now got to the end of the timer, and we'll go to another sprint, I think. So let me get the banner up that we're currently sprinting. Go back here. So much to do in the background. Um, so yeah. All right, he's about to start on the chainsawing. So we're going to go to a sprint. So let me add this and add this. Um, so you should be able to still hear me roughly, but I'm going to mute the mic and we're going to start our 45-minute timer, and I will see you all in 45 minutes. Happy crafting, everyone. We are back, and yeah, I'll move that out of the way. Get to the mouse, and yeah, this is going to be the last sprint because my guy just told me before that he's going to like hack at the things that are right next to the wall here, and so it'll just be really too noisy. As you can see, I got a fair bit done. Let me just bring this up and move this out of the way so I don't whack it. But yeah, so that's what I got done. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll probably finish off the rest of that after lunch, and then I'll be able to move it and move on to the tea. So, yeah, made heaps of progress and all the things. But yeah, the guy was only supposed to be turning up like half an hour ago, which meant that he would have been working right out the front. But yeah, he got here a few hours early. So right now he's just gone to get some petrol, but he's right. He's going to be right at the so yeah. Let's have a look. We can hear you. Remember to breathe. It sounds better. Slight echo. I can pretty much shut down that other camera now. Let me just have a look at that. Right, this is where I'm at. That's the double one, so I can shut that one down. It's leaving. All right. We have got rid of that. So there shouldn't be any echo now. We should be coming straight through the through that. Oh, let me just get this out of the way. Because before I poke myself in the eye with it. And next time I do cross stitch, I'll set up a little bit better. So like my little needle minders, they're so cute. And then we've got another witchy one over here. I love them. So yeah, next time I set up, I'll actually have the boom a little bit over here and then over the top. It'll be a little bit better. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. The echo was a little bit better apparently, so hopefully that sorted that out. Yeah. Excuse me. Coda dropped in. Hello. How are you? Drinking wine with Megan. Awesome. What wine are we drinking? We had tabs even without Coda. Hello, Miss Blogger. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. And I got to 42% in my audiobook and created a new design for a bonfire shop. Awesome. Made progress on my crochet and watched part of of a particle physics talk. Nice. Hello to Coda. You're a fast cross stitcher. No, I'm actually an average cross stitcher. Jenny that was here earlier. Now that woman can cross stitch fast. Finished a stripe repeat on the sleeve. Nice. Hello to Coda. Got to page 172 and made a coffee and had a snack. I'm a bit hungry too. I need food. I don't know what I'm going to have. I think I might have chicken, beans, and rice for lunch. That sounds good. Watched almost all of the Good Witches Garden and got to 4 and we got 4 stars done. Awesome. I love the Witch Needle Minder. Thank you. But falling asleep early for me. Thanks for the sprints. Thanks for being here, Christina. We're finishing up anyway. So he's going to be back. He just lives about 10 minutes up the road and he just left. So he'll be back in no time at all. So yeah, I am pretty happy with my progress today. That I would have liked to have got a little bit more done. And there was a couple of spots. There was because I'm stitching on linen, you've got to be really careful of where you place your needle and stuff like that. And there's a couple of really thin ones which have made it look really messy, but I mean, they're in the holes and they're where they're supposed to be. So I don't know what that is, but anyway. Yes, we have sprints again next week, which I probably will work on some more cross stitch because I'm sort of feeling it, especially if this is really close to a finish. It'll be nice to get a finish while I'm streaming and all that sort of stuff. But I will set it up a little bit better and have better views and all that sort of stuff. Unfortunately, I don't know what I'm going to do about the Echo, but I think we solved it by having a different tab altogether, like a different browser altogether. So hopefully that worked. Because I'm following all of the things that they say to do. So, you know, mute your camera, mute your mic, all that sort of stuff. Have headphones in, which I do, to stop it from picking up. So I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I don't know what else. Made tuna spaghetti for dinner. New recipe for me. Need to add something. Cheese. Yeah. When in doubt, add cheese. Remember to hydrate or mummify, and boo jumpstart the hug button. Thank you. And thanks for the threads. No worries. So thank you everybody for being here, as noisy as it was, and the different view and all that sort of stuff. I hope that you've had a great day and you've got lots of reading or crafting or whatever it was that you were doing done. And of course, we will be back next week for more crafty sprints. We'll stay for a little bit longer next week, hopefully, fingers crossed. And that's if I get all of my work done, because I do have to do some work this afternoon as well, although I just want to curl up on the couch because it's cold. And like it's 20 degrees, which by all means of account is not cold, but the wind must be coming up from the south because it is chilly out there. So yeah, like I don't know what the heck is going. So yeah. All right, let us end these sprints, and I will see you all again tomorrow on Dusty Book Sniffers. And yeah, have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.